Sagittarius, hey. I wanted to do a read for you. So take what resonates, leave the rest. We're almost to your season, Sagittarius, where you're going to carry us through. You're going to get us through this last part of the year with your mutable fire. You're going to pull us out of Scorpio and into the positivity that we can make it in these dark days as we head toward the solstice. And Sagittarius, I just love you for that. I love your energy and your passion and your belief that we can rise. We can rise in these dark times. Because Mars is bright tonight, says the centaur in Harry Potter. Mars is bright tonight, and you are our centaur, leading us forward. Can I get a card for Sagittarius, please? Can I get a card for Sagittarius, please? One card, or two. Okay. You're allowing somebody to go. You'll watch them leave, but you're going to allow them to go. You know how to take care of yourself. You also are allowing yourself to be okay with the fact that you don't want to settle for something that doesn't feel good. You don't want to settle. You don't want to try to make something work. You don't want to accept cups that aren't going to do it for you. My phone doesn't die. Interesting. 2 8s, the strength and the devil. Some sort of spiritual warfare. There's some sort of battle here. Battle in your mind, battle in your soul. Something around the level of which you accept the things that you accept, that you accept because it's been a way of life. How those things pull you back. Maybe they're addictions. Maybe there's a big, giant monster in your head that you don't even know because they take up so much space and tell you what you think you deserve and what you don't. You're grappling with your sexuality, your desire. You're grappling with the underworld, the darkness, the shadows. And I want to tell you right now, you're not alone. You're not. And I'm not downplaying. I just want you to know you're not alone. These things don't make you who you are. These human struggles for desire, sex, even our addictions, the addictions with pornography, with our self-image, with our self-worth, the powers that be in these dark worlds want you to believe that it's who you are. That it's who you are, and you're nothing more. You'll never be anything more. And the stories that you've led and the things that you've done will always have a hold on you. And that they'll leave if you don't make them happy or please them. But there is a place where you feel safety, where you feel strength, where you feel love, where you feel nurtured. And that is such an important place for you to be. And I would say, like, can we have you go harder in that direction? I think that you are, though, actually. I think that I'm speaking to a Sagittarius who's grown, who's trying, who's treating themselves with a lot of self-compassion. But that will definitely, I feel like that's a key to this battle, is the acceptance that welcome to being human. Okay, so you had that thought. You did this thing. You feel immense guilt about it, which is what the devil wants you to feel. But there's so much unconditional love here for you. There's so much love that these stories melt away in the face of it. And it gives you strength to walk away from things and to let people walk away that can't meet you there, or that just aren't for you. Don't take it personal. You're going to get to a place where you respect yourself enough to walk away, and you allow others to do the same. And because you understand how much care you deserve, your nurturance is so important right now. Your nurturance. And I think that you are doing that. And I think that you're going to be a pivotal part in us going along with you into the darkness. Courage. Really believing that you deserve good things, beautiful things, true things. The push and pull of passions, the push and pull of ideas, the conflict, the tension, like witnessing it, and even in some ways moving toward it. Can you talk to me about the Five of Wands and the Chariot? Justice. Can you talk to me about justice as well? I get that you help people fight for what is true. You help people figure out what is true for themselves. I feel like you believe that what is fair will come up to the top. But that you're actually fighting for it. If somebody wants to control what justice looks like in a situation. It's like you want something to play out. You want something to be able to play out. You want to be able to have some sort of control, because in some ways I see you as riding forward with a lot of knowledge, as the Emperor rides forward with intel, with knowledge. You want something to be able to play out. You may sense that somebody wants to see their truth as the truth for all. And what you're coming in and doing is saying, but I have my experience over that. So you're speaking truth to justice or to injustice. You're speaking truth to, you're saying my truth will be part of the equation. Because you've swallowed your truth so much. You've swallowed everybody else's truths. There are people who have wanted you to believe so many things about yourself. Why do I get that there's somebody here that wants to just nurture the hell out of you? Empress energy, like, I don't know, is that earth energy? This was at the bottom. Knight of Cups. Poetry. Love. Page of Swords. Letting your young self run wild and experience being so in touch with your emotion is going to be really important. Wow, the Death card wanted to come out. That changes some sort of dynamic. It transforms a situation. I think I'm getting tired, but I feel like there's so much to this story. It transforms. You are the transforming factor in this situation. You can be courage, and you can be strength, and you can be death. You've done this so much because you've nurtured yourself to a place where these stories can no longer hold you or bind you. And so you're really in touch with the swift truth of yourself. I get otherwise you're pretty mild because you feel in control, but if someone comes in to try to tell you what needs to happen to balance, it brings out this fight, the communication. You communicate. And I get that you're not afraid to allow yourself to go full into your own swift hand of justice. Like, if someone thinks that they're going to determine what the karma is in a situation or what the overall truth of a situation is, you will step in and ride through the field on a bigger horse. And it's not ego, but it's like, look, I've had everything taken from me due to somebody's illusions being put on me. Someone's freaking illusions have guided my life and made me do things and think things about myself that were never true. So if you think that your little sword and your little sword and balancing scale are going to come in and dictate how this whole thing is going to play out, okay. Let's go. Whew. You ride through. And then you reflect about love. Someone freaking loves you. Someone feels like you're a soulmate from a past life. Someone feels like you're the freaking one they love, dude. They freaking love you. They love this aspect of you that's very multifaceted. There's so much in my head I want to say, and my head hurts. It's that ADHD. I don't like ADHD. Your brain can literally and physically hurt from having so much going on and not the executive function for it to come through sometimes. So it has to come from here sometimes. Sagittarius, you're going to walk it all the way home. You're going to walk it all the way home. I feel like this is a sports game too. You're winning the game. You're going to walk it all the way home, and you're going to get to a place where if anybody even thinks of killing you again, even emotionally, spiritually, harming you, leaving you desolate, you will show them what desolate really is. You will transform the whole situation with your power. It's like Scorpio energy comes in behind you to give you the push that you need. You have friends on your side, whether you believe it or not. You have friends on your side. I'm going to leave it there, I think. I want to see actually if there's an oracle before my phone dies. If it dies, I'm going to end it here, and I love you. I'll see you next time. And try to get an oracle. Ooh, 10%. 10% left. I don't know. Can we do it? I don't know. Oh, I don't want just any card, though. I want the card for Sagittarius, please. Yeah. Okay, we can work with this. Epiphany and support. I feel like that's this person. Do you see the star? Virgo energy. You have water energy. I feel like somebody intuitively is coming across the universe to give you a hug or a squeeze to support you. Because you've had to step into being a type of person that you never wanted to access, but you had to really show this person. You had to really show your strength because you're tired of getting walked all over. Somebody has this epiphany about you. I think too, you're having stronger epiphanies about yourself, about what you need. about who you are, the beauty of who you are, what you deserve. And somebody sees that exact same thing. Somebody sees what you deserve. Oh, Sad, you're leaving me feeling so much. I love you. Talk to you later.